2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, God. Okay.
Just because I'm a Dallas resident, it shouldn't set a precedent that I am hungry, money hungry, looking where in Highland Park my Lamborghini should be lost in the sitting act. Just because I'm Texan, born and raised, it doesn't mean I talk like my feet are green, and my truck's got a gun rack, or a sawed-off shotgun, a sniper rifle, or a Juarez manufactured illegally shipped semi-automatic full metal jacket AK. I may be Southern like Terry, but I won't tarry. Too much work, too little time. Getting this good old boy's record straight. I may be Southern, a hick like Bill, but just as stubborn. Don't judge me by the redness of my neck. I'm an American bastard, expressing his humanity before it's too late. Sure, I've got friends named George, but they aren't living large or building themselves a library by raising apartments. He's better off building off another parking garage. His vocabulary was statutory. He raped my ears those 8 long years. Couldn't even bother to check if the rally support I even tried to abort was even his. Just sitting here on I-35 waiting for traffic to disperse. If I was bilingual, I'd go multilingual. Just as I could go Mesopotamian, an old school Testament curse, watching some questionably legal law names manicurist crowned and invented for F-150. It's a damn good thing. The INS is going to be politically logjammed, while we label every murderer from here to high water as Al-Qaeda, like the only qualification to enter that sect is being frustrated at mischievous mistreatment and misinterpretation of misjudgments on missed opportunities. To turn this global village into fewer misunderstandings on a massive scale, yeah. I live near the West, but they don't interpret the blast as some fiery retaliation coming from secretive sects who thinks our country is satanic and I'm going straight to hell. No, these guys in that truck are just trying to get up in the morning on a shoestrings amount of luck and pay a decent paid wage. To live not a Dallas dream, not a Texas dream, but the American dream. I just wish they had insurance if they ran into me, so my policy wouldn't get stuck. Sorry, I may be Texan, but if I fall off the balance beam and lose the point, well, like they say, we do things bigger in Texas. I may be Southern like Terry, but I won't tarry. Too much work, too little time, getting this good old boy's record straight. I may be Southern, a hick like Bill, but just as stubborn. Don't judge me by the redness of my neck. I'm an American bastard, expressing his humanity before it's too late. Good Lord, this is hot. All right. Round 2. Fight! I often wonder what life would be without me, not in some morbid sadness, some willow-like intent, but rather in the wonder, admiration of that cosmos out there, that grand tapestry, eons old and full of transparency. That we are fibers, energy, whether silent or loud, we all can contribute, making our lives worthy and proud. And what of me? I am but one molecule in the greater compound. That being said, if I did not exist, would water be wasted? For I am part hydrogen and part oxygen, single of purpose but needed for my love's passion. I have merely had a tidbit, a sample of life's tasted. I know I will love the banquet, no, I shall not forget. For if we are not here, where would we all sit? To enjoy that feast called life. I use my x-ray specs to see through the lies put on by mortal man. I know great mountains were once as simple as grains of sand. Can I see the future? Sure. As much as Jules Verne built machines could let me no longer be invisible. But in visibility, I have come to conclusions that mankind, humanity, this cosmic century that has become much wiser, better guarded against its own avarice, stronger. The only thing I fear, not even fear, Franklin, I fear the eventuality of what is to be, for we all experience it eventually. And for that fear, I feel my heart is disposable, and now I refuse to be a living mannequin. I'm no poor Richard. A memory saved is a memory earned, Ben. I look to be both a poet as much as a mentor. I look to my perfect 10 times 10 times 10 as an infinite number of tens. I found purification for unspoken inalienable sins that for times has been my past, my future, what could have been, and never the complete definition of me. Can I really see the future? No, but destiny is often clouded by judgments preconceived, so I choose not to judge and just let the future be. That is to me, is the future, my future, what I choose for it to be. Ralph. Okay. I am walking a very emotional and spiritual journey of a mountain of past, present, and future. No one to catch me if I fall, not in this journey, for this is one to reclaim my soul, my spirit, myself. I love knowing I am cared for, but I have had a long, bitter wind in forgiving myself. Once, without adequate shelter and the harsh chance at frostbite. Currently, I am taking a small break from listening to positive and negative parts of my own emotions and how I can see them in others. I don't judge because I am deemed unqualified by my own intentions. I must continue on this path, no matter what is said positively or negatively about me. For no harsh words or critique is as bitter as the fruits of my own soul's wrath against me. It's definitely in my mind and in my third eye's sight. It's a blindfolded dance in a room full of snakes and scorpions. Representations of embitterment I've had to struggle with constantly. And I never ask the dealer for different cards than the ones I have been dealt. It's only fair. If the pain and sadness were taken away, would I still be? I think so. For I am as close to those acts of deliberate maliciousness to myself as the young girl's tears are from the nearest star. I wait, therefore I will be more than I am. Thank you.